Hello, hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. Nigerians are wondering when the political pandemonium in Rivers State will come to an end. So many stakeholders have advised the two parties involved, talking about the former Rivers State governor and FCT minister now, Wike and Fubara, alongside some other persons, that they should allow peace to come back to Rivers State. And some believe that the crux of the issue revolves around hijacking of political structure. Some believe that it's all about the revenue of Rivers State. And Wike says he's not going to rest. He must continue pushing until he gets what he wants. Fubara say this year he's not going to take any nonsense from anybody. But the big question is, this political pandemonium, is it going to be over anytime soon? Let's get to hear exactly what the APC chieftain have to say about peace returning to Rivers State. And according to the news, the chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State, Okocha, has ruled out the possibility of peace returning soon to the state. Okocha said Governor Fubara could have used the festive season to mend fences with his estranged godfather, the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Wike. It's been reported that the ongoing political crisis in the state between Fubara and Wike has continued to create division in Rivers State. While speaking on Tuesday, the APC chieftain, during an interview, opened up that he does not see peace returning to the state anytime soon. According to him, he says, "I don't see Rivers State coming out of this quagmire. By reason of prognosis, I am not a prophet of doom. The Yuletide present even enemies opportunities to visit one another and resolve their issues. The governor of Rivers State and his immediate benefactor could not be enemies. Even if they were, the festive season is a time to exchange goodwill messages. What could it have taken you? Your boss, as he used to call him, celebrated his birthday in December. Even if it were just a scroll of news to say congratulations on your birthday, that doesn't take anything away from you. From my assessment, the governor who is suing for peace can just drive to the minister's house or anybody else to say, I come to celebrate with you on Christmas Day. I am sure nobody would chase the governor away if he visits his home. But instead of doing that, he is threatening brimstone and fire. I don't see peace anytime soon because the governor holds the key." That was his position. But let me allow you just watch the moment when he.
I do not see Rivers State come out of this quagmire in 2025. By reason of prognosis, I'm not a prophet of doom. The reason I say so are legion. But because of our time, we will try as much as possible to isolate some of these issues and deal with them. Now, the Yuletide season provided even enemies opportunities to pay visits to one another and resolve their issues. The governor of Rivers State and his immediate benefactor could not have been enemies. Even if they were, it was time to say, okay, exchange of convivialities and exchange of goodwill. What would it have taken anybody? To say, okay, your boss, the way you used to call him, had his birthday on the 12th of December. Let me just take a piece, just even if it is a scroll news, to say congratulations on your birthday. It doesn't take anything away from you, by my own understanding and assessment. If a governor who is willing for peace can just drive to the minister's house or anybody else and say, I came to greet with to be with you on the Christmas day. And I'm sure that nobody will chase the governor away if he did so. But instead of doing that, he is threatening brimstone and fire. Now, because there have been judgments over time. In January 2024 was Omotosho's judgment, where Omotosho said clearly that the governor should represent a budget that represented ab initio to a forum of 4. And that the budget should be represented before the Merchants Amekule-led assembly. And as if that was not enough, 3 other judgments of Court of Appeal at different times on different issues had also said the same thing. So the Court of Appeals said, the one before the penultimate one, the judgment said that they are not recognizing the 3 member. Therefore, as far as they are concerned, it is a forum. or friends, and also said to the governor, go and represent your budget to the assembly. And we thought the governor could just, take a cue. I mean, even just latch on the decision of the Court of Appeal, so that some of those who have been feasting on him will know, look, it wasn't his decision, it was a judgment of court. Instead of that, he now went ahead again to present a budget to the three members in 2025. A budget was submitted on the 30th, according to them. On the 1st, budget has been approved. Is that not a misnomer? Yes, there's no law that says it has to take XYZ number of days. But you and I know, Nigerians know, that a budget is proposals that originated from ministries, parastatals, agencies, and all of those, all put together. And that anybody who is dealing with the budget should be able to look at, dot the I's and cross the T's. Why didn't the National Assembly pass the budget of Nigeria in 2 days? Okay, so I don't see peace. I don't see peace anytime close. Okay. I don't see peace anytime near. Because the governor holds the ace.
All right, welcome back. My colleague is in the house, and we want to talk about some of the responses that Okocha had given about the crisis. And one of the shocking things is the fact that he mentioned that Fubara would have used this opportunity to reach out. That's the period, during the Eurotime period, to reach out to Wike. Now, let's believe that Fubara had done that. What do you think would have happened? Do you think that Wike would have welcomed him back and then continue with the relationship, or otherwise?
Well, it's good to note that Fubara did not go. We all know how it works. Even the likes of Fayose said that you will see Spirito. Wike is that person. If Fubara had dared it, all the works that Peter Otele had done would have just been thrown into the gutter, into the tunnel, wasted. Because he will now come with stringent policy. He's coming to do what? He's scared. How would have strangled him. He knows. You couldn't have. What would I do there? Don't come inside that place. Just stay there. You're coming to do what in my house? Have you finished eating the lawmakers' money? You're not coming to come and beg. He won't even say it's greeting. They will call it beg. No. The only way I can listen to any Christmas greeting you are greeting me now is to reinstate them and represent the budget. We all know this thing. Fubara must have begged corner, bend, adjacent, diagonal. He must have done all manner of begging. It didn't work. And there's a level of begging you beg as a man. You say, that auto get Kentiani is enough. You're not God. Whatever I want to be, let it be. Pata, you will say, no second term. There's a level you beg, you are tired when you are not God. Even God self shows mercy. I know fully well that Fubara wouldn't have tried it. If he had done it, even Peter Otele would say, so we that followed you, we are fools, Abi. Because there's a level of begging you beg someone. So we, all the things we did to you. So Wike is more important to you. That means if Wike even tell you to throw us under the bus, you will throw us under the bus to please him. Then you are not worth our loyalty to. Exactly. Because you have to also look at the loyalty of the people who put their lives and their integrity, their brand on the line just to fight for you. So yes, Fubara has moved on. If there's any way, they should have called a truce. Meet me halfway. Yeah. I can't be driving. I'm a sitting governor for crying out loud. Exactly. Come and meet me in my office. Exactly. If you really want anything, let's tell us the truth. If the tables are to be turned, would Wike really go and visit anybody to say sorry? Let's tell us the truth. He will chase
you out of the state. We know what happened with Rotimi Amechi. You can't even come luncheon when Wike is on ground.
After the first day of the luncheon, the next day of the luncheon, there's road.
All right. Now, don't you think I love the way Okocha, the APC chairman, was talking, and he looks very peaceful and very calm. His disposition was such that one can give it out to him that, he's kind of someone who is looking for peace. Now, I'm wondering, do you think that it would also be nice if Wike would have decided to speak peace at a point? I'm just imagining, because the way this guy is saying, he says he's not sitting in for Wike, but then, don't you think that if Wike had decided to also speak peace, he would have drawn closer?
I took time and studied Wike's political career. No, all through his political career, the only time he gives peace is when he wants something. And the only time he will give you peace is because you are above him. As soon as he climbs close to you, or knows your level of circle of friends and sees that he can also wage the same power you wage, forget it. In fact, sometimes he will want to test your strength, political strength. And once he discovers that you don't have that political, he will dump you. Wike is an aggressive leader. Fubara is a peaceful leader. Wike gets what he got to in all his political career on the level of aggression. He will first of all befriend you, then walk around you, get closer to your contact, then overtake you. Others will look at it as, oh, he's a nice guy, just let me just allow him go. He doesn't see it in that light. He sees it, life to him is competition. I get it, I run with it. And when I run with it, that level I've gotten to, I will never go down again. That's been him. So telling Wike to apologize is like you're telling him to go to the grave. How? I've gone past that level. The only thing that can make Wike apologize is when Bola Ahmed Tinubu will tell him, Wike, apologize to Fubara. And the reason why he's going to accept that apology is because right now, it is actually Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, that is dictating his political coverage. But if eventually that happens, he will hold the president to his chest one day. He will ask the president to account for that thing he made him to apologize to his protege. So there's some things that can't happen. I don't see it happening. Really.
Can't even imagine.
I can't even. It's not even in the character of Wike to apologize on that. Nah.
All right, that's where we like to leave it. Let's be in our comment section and talk more. This was a standpoint on the reply Okocha gave in respect to